Hey buddy, this is 54 New Star and welcome back to another tutorial. So this is going to be basically Copper Cube Thursday. So every Thursday you're going to get a new Copper Cube video. And yeah, I'm going to actually put out a video game. I'm going to be working on Nova Alien Infestation, and we're going to do every single thing every single step until it gets to Steam. At least that's my goal. So, what are we doing today? What's going on? All that good stuff. Well, I'm going to be doing more like shorter videos, so they're not super long, unless they're like part one and part two, in which you'll get them, but you won't be having to go through a straight super long video, but you'll get them within like the same day, uploaded like one right after the other one. So in case you want to take a sit down and absorb the information, you can. So, but what's going on today? What are we doing? What are we doing today? So this is Copper Cube. I'm probably going to be buying the next latest edition. I have I bought a license. I think it upgraded me. I don't have like the latest one. So this is my top-down shooter little demo level, so that it always kind of like like all the quarters basically go into each other. It is super basic. It is like techy enough and cool enough to where I'm like, oh, this is a nice demo, but it's not like over the top. It's got some assets, it's got some enemies. I'm pulling out stuff that I don't need and I want to recode and rebuild. I know I said I wanted to build this video game in Unity and Unreal, yes, but for my last hurrah, I'm probably going to just finish it in Copper Cube and be like, this is a finished, polished game. It could be better, but it looks like a 90s to like 2010 top-down shooter, and I really want to put this out like before I'm like, okay, let's move on to Unity and Unreal, because they can like put out like really good games. And I'm not saying Copper Cube can't, but like Unity and Unreal are kind of like Copper Cube's like up to like 2005, and unless it upgrades its like tech and everything, then that's where it is. And it's not a bad engine. If you want to use this engine, then go ahead. It has Android support. It has Flash and all that stuff. So like, please go ahead and use it. WebGL, Windows, Mac OS, Android. I will still be making projects in this. I probably won't be showing you guys because I'll be moving on to most likely Unity and some Unreal projects. So we have our top-down setup. We have water, some more water. I think he's been Nico, the guy who's been working on the engine. I think he did something because the water just looks like it got an upgrade. It's really good looking. And then I have kind of a toxic puddle over here with some fumes coming out. And if I look front, okay, I think it's good. But it literally looks like the next like 10 feet of the acid puddle doesn't have gas, but if I go, oops, I keep messing up, top down, then I'm good. But I just like the wavy effect. It's really dope. It reminds me of Shadow Gun from Android. Is it 2010? It's a really good game. You can only get it on Android, the Amazon App Store. It's a really good game. Only works on older phones though. Hence why I have an older phone collection. Okay, so there you go. That's some acid we're gonna have to work on. Also, just wanted to test the effects. Here's some of the aliens that I'm working on. We have our acid dude over here. Kind of our one of our basic dudes. I'm gonna probably retexture this guy just so that I can remove the spots and make them actually like luminescent so that they can glow in the dark. And then one of our other basic guys, but I may have him do some special effect dude. So these are like your main enemy aliens. I don't know, I may have an artist create some more. I think there was one other alien dude. I have to recheck the pack. The pack you can no longer get. I had to find the dude and ask him and then pay him to send me the mobile pack because I didn't want to pay $70 for the full pack and then low res them. And then here's my character dudes, which I try to get an artist to like reskin and everything, but that didn't happen, so I have to find a new artist. And then I'm looking at weapon packs to go for the game because I'm going for something in between Stargate, so Stargate Atlantis, and Halo. Kind of in between those zones, kind of looking more at Halo. So I'm looking at weapon packs. So if you find any good weapon packs, send them down below and I'll check them out. Okay, so we have our dudes, and again, I'm gonna have like a character mini creator so that you guys can like create your own dudes, and then they can randomly pop in dudes in the spawners. But what are we doing today? Because it was a huge intro. Well, we are creating animations. That's what we're doing. Because if I put play on this dude, he only has a couple of animations, and I just don't want a couple of animations. See, when he rotates, I want his feet to rotate. And when he walks, he's good. He doesn't sidestep. He just follows the mouse, which I'm going to change the mouse too. There's my antivirus software. And then I'm going to implement a weapon pickup system. And there is, so your bolt pistol is this unlimited ammo. You have your assault rifle, which is, or your machine gun, which is ammo packs. Your sniper ammo packs, grenade launcher will have a 4-shot. And basically a all ammo pickup. Yeah, I think that's on this one. And then there's a health pickup around here or over there. And then I have to put in a health mechanic. That's why I have this. One of the awesome dudes over at Copper Cube Forums created a health system that was using a health bar rather than just health numbers. So I want to implement that into it. So, but today we're going to do animations, and it might be a two-parter because this one's a little bit longer. So what are we using? Well, it's called Mixamo, and for right now you can use it by just dragging the chin to the chin, wrist to the wrist, elbows to the elbow sections, knees to your knees, and your groin. And then on the fingers, no fingers, 3 chain. I'm gonna do the 3 chain. Standard skeleton. We'll do that. I don't think I need it, but I'm gonna use that. Hit next. It's going to rig the dude. And then boom, we're good to go. And then I'm going to basically do this with all 5 different types of dudes, body types. And then with that, when it randomly generates a dude in a spawn point to where there is a guy, like I say security guard or whatever, boom, it just pops him in. It maybe just changes his textures and all that stuff. So there we go. There's our dude. He's randomly just walking around and all that stuff. And then what I want to do is I want to put in the basic stuff. So we have a walk. No, let's do an idle first. IDLE. Standing idle. Here is our standing idle. Yeah, it's a really basic one. We're gonna download that. FBX, SC, FBX, FBX for Unity. I think I just need a regular FBX download. And I used to use a bone rigging animation software. Now we can just import all of these into Blender and copy paste the frame animations, and we're good to go. All we need to do is download our basic guy. So I am going to actually T-pose. Boom. Download a T-pose for our base mesh. Probably won't need them. Always good to have. And I know I'm not downloading these into a file. Please do so, guys. So I should make sure that when you says download it into a file, so you're not like scavenging and mixing up stuff. I don't have any other animation stuff in my downloads file, so I'm good for right now. And then running. Oh, he's running up a step. I don't need that. And we went in place. Whenever you see this, you went in place. Okay, we're gonna download. Boom. It'd be nice if you could actually have Mixamo as a plugin for game engines. That way you're like, oh, I need another plug or another animation. You could just do it. Or if they had an open source one. I think Blender has an open source one. I've not figured that one out yet, or downloaded it, or anything like that. So I'm going to find another idle, because I want it to randomly choose between two different types of idles. Neutral idle. Boom. Okay, cool. So we have two types of idle. I have a walk, I have a run. So neutral idle, running, T-pose, standing. I need a walk. Also, guys, if you notice anything different with the audio, my default microphone died, so I had to switch to a Cat U37 mic that I used about 5 years ago. So I don't know how it sounds right now. It sounds okay. Oh, I like that's a nice walk. Boom. Boom. Okay. That's walk. And actually, let's check this walk out. Wounded walk? Where's the wounded walk? It's a top-down shooter, and I want to have it to be really, really nice, but at the same time, I know it's not going to be fully kitted out. Strafe walking. Wounded. Could be that I'm spelling it wrong. Hurt. It could be that I'm just going for the wrong one. In place. Gonna download that. Male injured pack. Loading. I just want to see the single. Okay. Hurt walk. Walking. Okay, they might have removed some stuff. Walker walk. That's an injured walk. In place. Download. Mixamo kind of went to a minimum standard for the free one. So I don't know how long it will be up, but I think it's an awesome program. So I have walking. Okay, so I have standing, idle. I have injured, idle. T-pose, running. Neutral, idle. Walking. Injured, walking. I don't think we're gonna need any crouching or anything like that. So I'm gonna go with some shooting stuff. Hurt. Shot. Or injured. Shooting, let's do that. R space. Okay, I like that one. Download. Single shot, you're always gonna kind of need that. Always kind of like pack for stuff, even if you don't specifically need it. Don't go crazy. I kind of don't like 50, but let's go with 40. Yeah, that's good. We'll do that. Downloading. Do that for like the mini grenade. And place. That. Interesting, I kind of like it. Download that. Again, we may not use all of these. I kind of go crazy. And then let's go with shot or hurt. Dying. Boom. Download. We can just randomly do a kind of like do a randomizer. So set each animation to a different number, and be like, "Hey, computer, choose one between 1 to 5," and then it'll decide 1 to 5 what to do. Oh yeah, we need a reload. If I can spell. So reload running. I'm going to download that. Reload walking. In place. Download that. This one I forgot to do in place. That one's an idle reload. Not idle reload, just reloading while standing. Prone reloading, don't need that. Okay. Now we need some basic stuff like typing. Standing. Let's see what they got there. Ah, sweet. We might have been missing some stuff. Okay, standing. Let's see what we got for there. Because we're going to be dealing with some computer pads. Door. Button. Button pushing. That one we want. Hacking. No, not walking backwards. You know what? I think I'm going to see if I can merge two animations. I'm going to see if I can merge arm animation with a standing animation, and then boom, we'll be good. And then I think pickup. Good. Getting hit. Wow. Gonna need that one. Well, that's kind of cool. I like to use it, but I don't think I can. I'm gonna use that. Just in case. I'm gonna download that version, but I'm gonna actually have another version too, where I want to cut the gun getting. I go to 70. Yes. No. 60 then. Boom. Download. Okay, cool. So now we have all the animations so far. Let's do that. Gonna right pose, download, boom. And then, ooh, big body blow. Boom, boom. I like that. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, so that's all Mixamo, and it's downloaded it to these FBXs. Alright guys, sorry for the hoopla. I just had things messed up. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to import, this is our T-pose guy. And I did have my next animation is at 4. I was supposed to put it at 5. So we have our T-pose. So we have our T-pose, and then he blends into the idle. Then we play it. Boom. Okay. So I'm going to delete this dude, which we don't need, and all his stuff. I'm going to zoom back down to this one. I'm going to import it again for you guys, so you guys can see it. So we have our dude. We have our animation stuff, and then we'll get to naming it. And then it's not showing it. I don't like this newer version. It's not displaying. Okay, I need the NLA editor. I'm very used to the graph editor. So there's that one. One second. No, my dev sheet's not showing me anything. we go. At least it's something. So we have our space, a couple of frames of space, and then what we're gonna do, was that at? Leaves this at 184. Okay, so 184, I'm gonna go to 184, I'm gonna go to 190. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna import a dude. So we had our idle. Let's see if we can find the other idle. Let's export. I want import FBX. Zombie walking, T-pose, split reaction shooting, neutral idle. Import. Let's see if it's with. No, not that dude. We don't want that dude. Import FBX. Idle. T-pose, standing idle. So I have standing idle, running, neutral idle. Okay, import neutral idle, FBX, and then standing idle. Boom. And then we have 184. That is right there. We're gonna copy that. Delete this. Before we do anything else, I'm just gonna go ahead and paste it. Boom. And we'll select this dude again. And we'll go way back, and then we'll just Shift A, play animation. And then we go to 370, and then we're going to hop to 380. And actually, I'm going to try one more. We're going to do one more, and I'm going to end this episode. It's getting a little bit long. Let's import FBX. Then we'll do walking one. Import. Okay, it's that dude. We don't want that dude. Neutral idle. Walking 3. That's the name of that one. Sorry, I have a name of them up on my other screen. FPS. Walking 3. Import. Boom. We are going to select that. We're going to copy. We're going to go over to this guy's animation set. We're going to go to 380. We're going to paste it. We're going to tell this guy, don't need you. We're going to go to this guy, and we're going to be like, okay, we're going to start with over here. Hit space. We're going to go through his animations. I think he has an animation limiter on. We're going to actually go over here. Oops. Last limitation is 250 frames. Here's frame. And all we would have to do is edit his frame amount. Or edit how many frames he has. I'm gonna go to graph editor. And then all I have to do to allow the rest of them to play is I'm just going to set this to 1,000 frames. And that way we can see all of his animations. We're going to go to import, we're going to go to FBX, we're going to go to import walking 3, boom. We're going to copy those, boom. We're going to go over to this, delete, paste those. Go to dope sheet, select his animations, copy those, go to this guy, 370, we'll go to 375. And it's still giving me the idols. Boom. Finally. And so we go from here. to walking. Now that was a little bit harder than usual, and normally it just does it in the dope sheet, so I don't know why it wasn't letting me do that. But I'm going to clear up this space, and we can delete that, and then play this guy's animations from the beginning. So we have the T-pose, we have the idle, we have the second idle, it might be the same idle, I think it is, so I double copied an idle. And then we have the walking, so we have those two separate animations, 3 or 4 separate animations. So I'm now going to just pause this, I'm going to file, save as, we're going to go and put this on the desktop, they're going to say master marine copy, set to desktop, save in Blender, and we're going to exit out Blender, and then we're going to just go into Copper Cube. Now we're not done with our dude. We'll have to end this episode, and then in the next one, well, he will have the finished animations. We'll then pop them into Copper Cube, where we will then set up his animations, and then we will then move to weapon pickups, health, and then the general just like top-down shooter mechanics, and then we will move on to like the enemy AI. When I say shooter mechanics, it also means like opening doors, picking up stuff, and all that type of stuff, and then making sure everything works. So sorry for this type of video. It was a little bit heebie-jeebie. Like, comment, subscribe down below. We will then be moving into AI in story building, and then comment down below if you would like to see something like this in I picked up another engine called Game Guru Max, and I like that because as long as you have the prefabs already built, you can basically build the game engine into just the level editor, and then as soon as you're importing your guys and everything, you can then drop them wherever you want, and then just do the level creation and everything. But that only does to Windows. It does not do it to any other platform. But it would cut down like expenses, because then you could just say all these guys are animated the same way. I will then drag and drop them into areas, and I think it supports top-down. I haven't figured that out. I've been playing around with it. It seems okay, but it does need some help with CPU and GPU setups, because sometimes it runs a little bit slower when it shouldn't. But comment down below about that, and then I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace!